Joy Prime Real Entertainment. Joy Prime Real Entertainment. Joy Prime Real Entertainment. Joy Prime Real Entertainment. Joy Prime Real.
Hi, good afternoon to you wherever you are watching us from. My name is Yaya Kofi and we are live here on Facebook in the office. As you can see, I am standing in my office right here at 355 Fanofa Street. I am not here alone. I'm here with Selwyn and Alberta. We're here to discuss something that is really important, as I always say. Before then, I want to say thank you to my friends at Bubuashi for my beautiful hair, S-Nash Beauty Care. I also have some tickets to give away. In the course of the conversation, I will give it up. So hi, Selwyn.
Hi, Ira.
And hi, Albi.
Hi, Ira.
And they are my friends and they actually national service personnel. She is still in the service and he is done. So we're asking how you will or you've been able to fit in doing your national service. So, Selwyn, can you share with us how you're able to deal with your fears the first day?
Well, first of all, you need to be yourself, to be honest. I mean,
Okay.
You don't need to try and copy what anybody is doing or look at what people are, because I can give you a simple example. When I came for my service, there were some people that were wearing suits and tie the first week and all that. The second week, nobody told them to stop.
Okay.
Because when the pressure sets in, so what you have to do is that don't try to impress anybody. Just be your normal self. Just if you're a quiet person, be quiet and try and study things. If you get along with people, then you get along with people gradually. But if you're a loud person, you could be yourself by being loud, but then definitely if you're first week or somewhere, you need to keep calm, study how people are, just know what they are and how to relate to everybody and you'll be fine.
So, I'll call you Albi, though you're Alberta.
Yeah, no problem.
And you, how did you, when you received the news that, yeah, you're going to be serving, how did you take it when you first received your letter?
First of all, I know I'll be 7, and when it's my organization, I'm like, well, I liked it. Yeah, I liked it.
You liked where you were posted?
Yeah, sure.
Because some people were over the.
I liked it. And because first of all, it was very close to me.
Oh, okay.
Very close. So
that's an advantage.
my fare will be in my packet. You know that.
We'll share it after this.
Don't worry. Okay. So first of all, I come freely just to know the environment in the first place. I just stay cool, stay calm, and study the environment, how people receive me, how I, receive people as well. So with some 1 or 2 weeks, then you get adjusted to the place, then you flow as they go.
Did you do any research about the institution you were going? Because first time as Selwyn said you would be thinking, what am I going to wear? Should I be in suit or anything? Did you have that feeling?
Yeah, I had that feeling. To me, it's normal. I had that feeling. How am I going to fit? That was running through my, my mind. I'm like, oh, I have these stats. Should I get new stats? All of these things will come in mind. But as Selwyn said, you have to be yourself. If you are yourself, you can flow. If you are yourself, you can go through nicely.
But then what were some of your fears?
Okay, my fears were the job per se, where I'll be working. Okay. How will it be like, even though I'm in school, I had some kind of, it's their book knowledge. So going on the ground, what would they be expecting? That was my, my fear. So when I get there, then say, okay, you're from here, so you should be doing this. And I'm like, really? So what if I can't do it, All these were running through my mind. So
okay, so how were you able to overcome your fears now? I see you on TV and all that. How were you able to do that?
Honestly, the first day was quite difficult trying to do it. I mean, standing in front of the camera, talking to, in fact, nobody, talking to yourself in front of the camera, having to run your thoughts in your head and say it at the same time. It was quite difficult. The first day, honestly, I was very nervous. But then I was able to do it. But then, and as I kept on doing, I kept on getting better and better. So it's all, the fears will come. You'll be nervous. You'll be shaky sometimes. You'll make mistakes. It's definitely going to happen. All you have to do is just improve on it every day and every day.
Okay, I like one thing that you said, that is just be yourself. And then I think it also goes with being ready to learn. Yes, you came to an environment where you were a bit skeptical. So how have you been able to adjust for the few periods that you've been in?
Okay. My place has been very good because the people there relate with me very well. So I'm following their footsteps and they're ready to teach, like they're ready to, you know, open up or give what they have to me. So it hasn't been really difficult for me because they are giving me the space to explore. Yeah.
Okay, so I promised giving out some tickets. It's a concert by BF Suma. So I see the first person to be online, Ki Ogbo. So you've won yourself a ticket. Walk into Joy FM. That's the nearest I can give you so that you also have your tickets at VVIP. I'm not giving you. Stop looking at it. Okay, so go ahead.
Okay.
I won't give you.
Okay. We will all join you anyway.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Okay, so as I said, the environment is very serene, very interesting. Even though you meet some few challenges, but they are not too much. They are just normal as I see them. So for me, I like the place and I'm enjoying it. And I hope it will continue till I finish.
Okay, so what are some of the advice you give the now serving national service people or personals? I mean, some tips that worked for you.
Honestly, I didn't have any tips, to be honest. I mean, you just try to flow with everybody. I don't just any time I want to approach anybody or say anything because you don't know who you can offend or who you're going to please. You don't know the people, how they are. So I take my time to observe the kind of people around me, know who and who I can talk to. Obviously, in my department, most of the guys were very cool. I knew them before I came, so it wasn't a problem. But then eating into other departments, I just had to take my time and talk to people, like, gradually as I could. I mean, I didn't know you, for the honest, but then as time went on with mutual friends and things, we started talking and we were cool. So I'm not somebody that I'll just come and approach you and talk to you. I just look at your vibe. If you're cool, then I'll be able to work with you. But if I see that you're not cool, I wouldn't approach you at all.
Oh, okay. So what have you learned so far in your department?
Yeah, so far, learning on the job is one thing, yeah. And how to, you know, relate with people. Even though I know how to relate with people, but it depends on where you are and how you relate. Some people, what you say, they might get offended, but, you know, you have to take it as it is. And you just don't rush. That's one thing. They say this, you just nod and you're like, oh, okay,
More
okay.
like respect.
Yeah, come on, give it to them. Let them feel it. It won't kill.
Are you just giving it because you want them to feel it, or really you have to respect?
Oh, I have to, but you know, some people expect more. Some people, let me say, over demanded. You know, some over demanded, but it won't kill anyway. So I just give it to them as they want, so that I will be free. You know, I need a peace of mind, so it's very necessary. Exactly.
I don't know what you are learning in your workplaces, what you've learned so far, but if you're online and you're watching us, bring in your contributions and we will read them to the whole world, and that's what it is. I see, write something when you're online, don't just watch, just write something. So Selwyn, I know you work with a lot of guys, but should you find yourself in a department where you have girls, would you be able to accommodate at all?
Honestly, I flow with girls more than boys.
Yeah, suspect. I can hear the wrong. Are you serious? Okay, I know you're hearing the sound and everything. This should tell you that we are in the office, because the show is actually the office. Wherever you're watching us from, we are in the office at 355 Panofa Street, and you heard everybody cheering him. Okay, so go ahead.
Yeah, I flow with girls more than boys, so it's not a problem at all. You just need to know how to talk to girls. With guys, I mean, it's normal. I'm a boy, so it's no problem. But with girls, you just need to know how to talk to them. Obviously, girls like to be pampered. Not all of them, though, but then...
We need it anyway.
Oh, just the words, what you have to say to a girl. You can just say one word and then she'll be nice to you or anything, but then you don't have to say too much. So many guys try and impress girls, they want to do things. I mean, it's not needed. The girl, she'll come whenever she wants to come. So if you want to work with girls, talk to them.
does not take your mind. Oh, okay. Okay. So it's more like working with interpersonal relationships. I mean, listening to you, it means that one, you need to be committed to your job, and then two, how the team work. Three, there's something we call interpersonal relationship. So I think the two of them speaking now or talking, I have taken 3 things out of it. I hope you're also learning. Go ahead, Chum.
Oh yeah, so I mean, with the girls, if you want to talk to girls,
that's why you are still saying girls.
But that's what you're talking about.
Okay, madam. Okay, talk about the boys to let me hear. I'm already jealous because he hasn't. Oh, but oh, maybe.
Oh, they're extremely cool. Like they're extremely good. Okay. They approach you. You know, they want to know you.
Nice.
Exactly. That's the word. That's nice. Oh, just being nice. Hi. You know.
But,
sometimes
but you know the high is not just high.
Oh, high is high anyway.
But you know something will follow.
Oh no, high is high.
That's
when
all.
you say high, it's high. When you say high, it's high. Yeah.
High is high.
Exactly. High is high. So when you high, I high back. When we have to smile, we smile back, and all those things. But you know, some people want to get closer, more like friends, and others that people will be high, just high. Others will be friends, and you know, we go on from there.
And please, if you just join us, if you're anywhere here in Accra and you can come for a ticket, just come, walk in and say you're looking for Yaira, and then you'll be given a ticket, okay? So you just won yourself a ticket for the BF Somagana Connect concert. It's this Saturday, actually. Go ahead.
Okay, so let me say that it's interesting. National service, I don't know why people don't do it, but it gives you the space to know a lot of people. And someone said yesterday to me that, oh, where I am, then I'm going to get people to follow me. I'm going to get a boyfriend now. You say, oh, really?
Why, you don't have one already?
No, that's what, no, I'm not Nashan, but that's what she said. You're going to get a lot. I say, hey, Charlie, you should be careful. But, you know, it's an opportunity for us to mingle. It's an opportunity for us to know people.
Yes,
these days,
like,
you know, humans,
it's more like connecting or networking.
Exactly.
So I think I picked 4 things, right? 1, we have teamwork. 2, we have interpersonal relationship. We have 3, what? Networking. And then we have, if you have a good communication skills or anything, you'll be able to flow. I think I have one, that's being sociable.
Yeah.
I think one thing I also know is when you're hardworking and very dedicated to whatever you're doing or you've been assigned to, your bosses are able to like bring you on. They love you at the end of it all. I mean, if you're just here to pass through it, nobody would help you except you're hardworking. So that's so. In all, what made you successful during your service?
I didn't try to please anybody. I didn't try to make friends. I was just myself, doing what I want to do. If I'm asked to do my work, I try to do it as fast as possible and as best, because with here you need to work with time and there's so much pressure. So you don't need to try and do something to please anybody. If you try to please someone, I'm sorry, you crash. So definitely what you have to do is just do what you have to do, stick to your own guns, and then you are perfect.
So tell me, so far, what have helped you to still be in? Because I know some people, they go in few days, they would want to change their places, but I know where you're working, it's a very, very busy place.
Yeah, first of all, I'm being challenged.
Okay.
And I really want to, you know, be in there. I really want to, you know, be on the top where I am now. I want to challenge myself as well. And by the time probably I'm done, I should be, you know, I should be able to execute whatever I've gotten here. So that's the main thing that I'm looking
Okay,
out
so
for.
talking about networking, Selby, I know Selwyn, I know you've been to a bit of places. How has your social life helped in networking with others?
Well,
in your line of duty.
Right. That's one thing I've learned about here, because personally, I'm very reserved. I don't like to approach people and talk to them. But that's something I've learned here, that you have to be able to approach people. I mean, you can't be always being in your own